On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
Gym, empowering and nurturing your body, mind and soul since 2003. Power 103.1, Ballarat's leaders in local. Listen anywhere you go on the free iHeartRadio app. Your news now.
I'm John Fabris. Donald Trump's turned the blowtorch on medicine prices in America, unleashing immediate action for an end to other countries paying less at the expense of the US. The president declaring the days of Americans carrying the load for drug innovation are over.
One breast cancer drug costs Americans over $16,000 per bottle, but the same drug from the same factory is 1/6 that price in Australia.
We've joined 4 other nations in releasing a statement against Israel's announced plan to fully seize military control in Gaza as a violation of international law. Germany, Italy, New Zealand and the UK also signing the statement for a position articulated by the UN's Liz Throssell.
This further escalation will result in more massive forced displacement, more killing, more unbearable suffering, senseless destruction and atrocity crimes.
Anthony Albanese's arrived in New Zealand for an annual meeting with their PM. Trade's high on the list of topics. Australia is New Zealand's 3rd largest trade partner. Also likely on the table is tourism. New Zealand keen for visitors as it recently emerged from a recession back in March. More rain into Queensland and New South Wales this weekend. Meteorologist Jonathan Howe telling the ABC the wetter than usual trends likely to persist right across spring in eastern and central Australia.
That wet signal is probably strongest for parts of Queensland, New South Wales, northern Victoria and eastern South Australia as we head into spring. And in Sydney, the average rainfall for August, so this month, is 80 millimetres, but we've already had 140 millimetres.
D2E Gym. From Dalacombe to Wendouree, you're never too far from a D2E.
To sport now, and round 22 of the AFL continues this hour with Richmond and St Kilda going head-to-head at the MCG. The Saints are favourites to win, but coach Ross Lyon admits they'll have their hands full trying to tame the Tigers' midfield.
Really focused on Prestia, Taranto, Ross, really dangerous young team. They've done well.
Later today, Brisbane hosts Sydney, while tonight Carlton clash with the Gold Coast at Marvel Stadium and Port Adelaide meet Fremantle. Last night, Geelong had a 44-point win over Essendon to move to 2nd on the ladder. To motorsport now, and championship leader Brock Feeney has clocked the fastest time for this afternoon's opening supercars race in Ipswich.
0.2 of a second over his teammate. That was a rocket lap.
That race now underway in Queensland. And in basketball, the Aussie Boomers have had a win early this morning, downing Lebanon by 13 points in the Asia Cup. And that is sport. I'm John Michael.
Ballarat, meet your new charcoal chicken obsession, Aljana. Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. There's chicken, and then there's Aljana charcoal chicken. Power FM weather.
A mostly sunny day today with light winds with a top of 15 degrees. 15 also tomorrow, morning frost and partly cloudy. Sunny on Monday with light winds and 15 degrees and dropping down to 12 on Tuesday. Cloudy with a high chance of showers. And right now in Cardigan, it's 14.